Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back no matter what time of day it is or what day you found this message. I am super grateful that you are here. Guys, today's date is Friday, May 2nd of 2025, 10:23 a.m. on the clock here in Michigan. So I hope you all are having a beautiful start to your day. I hope the sun is shining where you are, and I hope that you have had a productive week, guys. I want to dive right into the download today. Quick shout out here to the subscribers of the channel and visitors to the channel. You are most welcome here, and thank you so much for being here with me for another reading. Okay, guys, this one is super interesting. This one here is definitely not G-rated, and sometimes we have messages like this come through on the channel, but it might be a bit of a trigger warning for someone. I don't know. But there's something here about someone's mother or a mother figure that is not a fan of the parties that they throw. So when I was seeing, this particular download, I was like, what the heck is going on here? It was kind of wild. I could see like a vehicle traveling down a road, like from the perspective of being in the vehicle. And it was this winding road that went into this country type space. It was lined with trees on both sides. It was really quite beautiful. You could tell it was some sort of an exclusive area that not everybody could drive into. And the whole road there that winded had beautiful sunlight and these beautiful trees and flowering trees on both sides. And then eventually, it looks like the group arrived at like a big estate or some sort of large mansion or mini mansion with a lot of different rooms. And the group was really excited and talking as they were arriving at this party or event. So the mother figure or someone's mother didn't want the companions of the feminine energy. Now, the feminine energy, whomever that is in the download, is like the feature person. And this could be a man or a woman. We're speaking about the energy here, okay? But the mother figure did not want the companions of this feminine energy to enter the home. So eventually, after they talked with the mother figure for a minute, they were able to convince her to step out of the way of the door and to allow the guests in. And after the guests entered, they began to break up into groups and go into different rooms and to engage intimately with each other. So something like a, ORG, you can finish the rest. I don't want to get the video flagged, but I did not see all of that. Thank goodness. I could just tell that something kind of strange was going on here with this party. It was like everybody came there for this purpose. So I have no idea why this download came in. No, I was not looking at any movies or anything that would be topic sensitive or specific that would bring this about. It just was random and came out of nowhere. And like I often mention, guys, we have all kinds of people that watch channels on YouTube. So clearly there is someone watching that this is in their energy or this is part of their energy. So I'm going to go on ahead and give the reading because that's what I do. So let's go on ahead and pull some cards on this because, excuse me, I don't even know where to start with this because this is just so wild. And I can honestly say I never had a reading like this. I had the story cubes here with me. So we're going to go on ahead and pull some energy here. I haven't used the story cubes in a minute. Let's grab like 4 of these bad boys. Oh, wow, that one kind of bounced. So we have the word happy. Oh, wow, we have the word hospital. Softball. Okay, and then we have the word abstractionism. Abstractionism. This is interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on with this. So the first thing I need to do is I need to actually understand what is meant by this word. Abstractionism. Abstraction. Oh, wow, my phone doesn't want to type. Oh, abstractionism. Okay, let's see. It's an art movement and a philosophical idea. Interesting. So AI is saying that in art, it means creating works that don't represent real world objects. Instead, relying on shapes, colors, and forms to convey emotions or ideas. Philosophically, it suggests that abstract concepts like mathematical objects are derived through a process of abstractionism from concrete experiences. So, this is an art movement that emerged in the early 20th century, and it involves rejecting realistic depictions and focusing on abstract forms like geometric shapes and colors. Artists like Kandinsky, Malbec, Mondrian, and Delaunay were pioneers in this movement. The goal is often to evoke associations with emotions in the viewer through the abstract images and color combinations. Abstractionism can be further categorized into different styles such as op art or OP art, which uses optical illusions and effects. This is interesting. So, something here about creating concrete understandings, ways of looking at things, or viewpoints from something that's more abstract. So, maybe utilizing something that's more abstract or energy based to create something that is viewed as a more concrete form or a way of looking at things. So, it's interesting because it kind of flips it around. Usually, we take concrete things in this experience and try to study that to go the opposite direction. And not saying one way or the other is correct, just it's just interesting. It seems to come from the other direction. Now, something here about this art movement, and just this whole concept of evoking emotion through images and color combinations, which is true. We can definitely do that. I notice the colors of the cubes I have on the table are pretty neutral, pretty bland, with the exception of the green and like the soft, earthy red color that I have. So, not a whole lot of emotion being evoked on the table with the cubes that dropped today. But I also recall seeing like it was a short YouTube video, like a short of some kind, that was talking about a family. And I don't know, it was one of the, kind of elite families. And they had these parties at their home. It was a husband and a wife. And they had these parties at their home where people would dress up like some sort of abstract art. And so the people throwing the party, the masculine and the feminine throwing the party, and then the guests would also dress up in these abstract like outfits. And I remember the video talked about something like this. It might have been the same movement, but it was some sort of like abstract art. Picture people wearing like Picasso and different things on their face, or like walking around with a big apple in the center of their face, like that sort of thing. And they were talking about that movement in the video and how, bizarre these parties were, because people would come and the whole house would be decorated in an abstractionism type setup. And also the guests would have these kinds of outfits on, masks, their hair, everything was about that art movement. So they kind of like took an art movement and brought it to life. So it's really interesting. I didn't think about that in relation to this download, but I saw that video after this download came in. So maybe that was to help me understand, but it looks like somebody's having some kind of like parties or events at their home, or going and attending parties or events at a large home, mansion, or estate that are kind of like abstract and bizarre. So I'm not sure what the story cubes have to do with that yet, because we have something about happiness, a hospital, softball, and abstractionism. So we're going to pull from the Truth Oracle, guys, just to see if we can like gain a little more understanding on what this reading is about, because I'm really confused. I don't know what this is or why it's coming up. Spirit, what is it that you would like us to understand about this message today? Okay, let's start there. And please remove any energies that are blocking or resistive. That way we can get a clear message and the collectives can hear what it is they need to hear out of this energy today. And so it is. All right. Let's see what's here. Spirit messages here to help us to understand. Tell us more about what is generally going on with this energy. What's the truth, Spirit? Oh, wow. We have the Miss You card. It's two cards that really didn't want to go in. I'll go on ahead and take them. Somebody misses someone, and there's something about a state of hope, wishing, expecting, and desiring. Thank you, Spirit. Something about a key person. Okay. Or of the problem or past. Sunset is in reverse. Key person is in reverse as well, too. Sunset talks about a lost loved one, memories, an elder, or nightfall. Spirit, can you please clarify? What are we looking at here? Help us to clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Rest is in reverse. Guys, a lot of reverse energy here. The rest card talks about pause, journey, and new beginnings. Somebody is not resting, or somebody's active with something. Somebody misses somebody and has some sort of hope or wish in regard to someone that they miss. Okay, somebody's eager to see someone or hopes to see someone. But this key person, it says key people, core of the problem, in reverse. This could indicate that this is like a low vibrational energy, or it could indicate that, this energy does not feel like they are the root of the problem. Whatever the energy is here, someone is not in contact with someone. Someone is separated from them, from another person, I guess, or from something. And they're hoping for something in regard to this energy, but they don't feel like they're the root of the problem. And then we have the sunset card. Yeah, a lost loved one, memories. Somebody's being very nostalgic about something, but they don't want something to be the end of something. And then we have the rest card in reverse. Somebody is not taking a pause. Somebody's active with something, but the new beginning is in reverse. I don't think they have a new beginning or will be getting a new beginning with this energy that they're missing. Wow, confirmation. Spirit, any other messages here? Thank you. We have the law card in reverse, guys. Something doesn't feel just or isn't just in association with this energy, like justice is in reverse. This can also mean like a legal entity is involved, like a lawyer, a judge, police. Could be something legal going on here, but I pick up more so this has to do with the justice energy, or something not feeling just when we see the law card in reverse with this energy. Someone could also be a Libra, okay? And if it's a Libra in reverse, well, we know what that means. It's probably somebody operating more so out of their self node. Yeah, and then we have the mystery card. Interesting. That's in the upright. Something is a mystery. Something's unknown, puzzling. Something's confusing. There might be some illusions in place here associated with today's energy. Thank you, Spirit. I have the silence card. Okay. I gotta tell you guys, this energy is kind of creepy. I can't even lie. It's giving me the creeps. Um, the silence card has an image, and I don't see this one that often. I think maybe I've seen it like 3 times or something since I've had the whole deck. 333, 33, 33 might be popping up for you. Third degree, MA, could be something like that, because the silence card has someone with their pointer finger over their lips, as if they're urging someone to be silent about something. Who knows? Maybe this energy doesn't want people talking about this. Keep silent, coercion, hint. Somebody might be coerced into remaining silent about something. Somebody might be an unknown or mysterious energy might be trying to give somebody a hint to keep quiet about something. Oh my gosh, guys. It has to do with these parties. Whomever is throwing these parties does not want, I'm going to stop with the truth deck. Whomever is throwing these parties, and sorry, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so, wow. Whoever's throwing these parties wants people to be silent about them. They're not supposed to be talking about them. So my question is, why is this coming up in the energy? That's what I want to know. Somebody is supposed to keep quiet about these parties. This is not supposed to be a topic for discussion. Okay. Wow, guys, this is wild. I'm not going to stay in this energy long. Okay? Because this is weird. It's weird. Okay. Spirit, any other messages from the character deck? Who are some of the characters involved with this energy? Characters involved with this energy. Who is coercing someone to stay silent? Uh-oh. Oh yeah. No, this is not good. Okay. So, guys, that's an upside down soap opera. We have the Founder card here. This one has the image of basically a shadowed out face. So this is somebody that people do not know, or is not a known figure, not because they're not an important figure, but because they don't want to be known. They don't want people knowing their face, okay? So the Founder is out here. This is an originator, a pioneer, a groundbreaker, and an entrepreneur. Usually when I see the Founder card, like some sort of card associated with somebody with wealth usually follows, okay? We have primitive human, upright, ancient, primordial, rustic, and instinct. So somebody is like in some sort of primitive or instinctual energy here about what's going on. Somebody's very like feral. I don't know how else to say it. Because when I see the Founder and primitive human together, somebody's feral in the energy. But they have the look, like if you were to see this person, of somebody who's very put together, somebody who's very like classy maybe or whatever, but really their instinct and the way that they do things is really like, oh, it's real feral. And then we have Dragon Rider. I mean, these three came out together. So you can probably put this together for yourself. But this one talks about something that's epic, some sort of companion, fire breathing, and legend. So we have the Founder, primitive human, and Dragon Rider. This might be somebody who adheres to some very old or ancient ways of doing things, even though they themselves may not be super old. It's like this is why I picked up, like with the Keep Silent card, some sort of like esoteric groups or some sort of like, I don't know, organizations or groups that are like maybe either upside down or just esoteric. Like they're not known. Like it's not generally known. It's something that's secret, private. You have to be invited. That type energy. This energy is on the table for a reason. This energy might be the energy that is feeling like they miss someone or are eager or hoping to engage with someone. And it could be somebody that has to do with these parties. Maybe somebody attended one of these parties and met somebody like that there. I don't know that this is a safe energy to be dealing with, though. I don't know what this I'm not getting a definitive, but I'll tell you the energy just doesn't, I can't even talk. You might be having issues with finding your words around how you're feeling about this situation. For those of you who resonate with today's energy, if you've touched some groups or organizations that you're unsure of, you may not know really how to feel about it, or you may not be able to speak about it. We have werewolf, okay, in reverse, transformation, full moon beast, howling, and afterlife. Yeah, this is definitely thriller type energy. It's pretty it's pretty creepy. Then we have the thinker card came out. That's in the upright. Somebody's thinking about this. They're meditating on it. They're having some sort of thought on what's going on here with this group or this party or this person that they met potentially. Or it could be that this founder is, trying to shapeshift, transform themselves into an energy that this energy that they miss will deal with. And maybe they're thinking about how to do that. Any other energy here, Spirit? Somebody is up to something. That's what I'm picking up heavy. Somebody's really thoughtful in the energy about how to approach somebody. I got to say it. Like they want to find a way to present themselves a certain way. Thank you, Spirit. We have envoy. Yep. As soon as I said that. Somebody, okay, diplomacy, ambassadors, delegation, negotiation. That's what I'm really zeroing in on. It's in reverse. Somebody wants to find a way to negotiate with collectives or whomever this energy resonates with, however you identify. Somebody wants to be diplomatic with you or negotiate with you on something. Somebody knows something they're not supposed to know. Oh my goodness. There's an envoy that this energy, this founder energy wants to send towards someone. So the miss you isn't a romantic thing. It's like, I'm missing you. I can't find you. It's like, I want to try and speak with you about something. But this founder's energy is treacherous. That's what I'm picking up. It's unknown and it's treacherous. It's a mystery. And there's a lot of illusions and confusion around this person for whomever resonates. They want to send an envoy or they are part of the envoy. They want to do some sort of diplomacy or negotiation with somebody because somebody knows something that either they're not supposed to know or is sensitive information. We have the chosen one. It's in reverse, guys. Something here about destiny, prophecy, selected, mission, and prodigy. Somebody who is or was a prodigy of something, somebody who was chosen for something specifically. And we see on this card a chessboard, guys. I can't make it up. It's a chessboard on this card. So I get the thought it's chess, not checkers. Somebody is being very calculated about how they move in relation to whomever this message is about, I guess, basically. We have the autocrat card, I told you. Every time the founder pops up, the autocrat pops up too. Tyrant, oppressive, centralized, control. Somebody is in a position of power. That's who this founder is. So we're getting illumination on this shadowy figure here. There's somebody who's oppressive, a tyrant, and is controlling. And they have the ability to control something. And that this might be why they're needing to shapeshift or transform themselves so that way they can get in front of whomever this is that they're looking for. We have the vampire energy on the table, upright. Immortality, thirst, night, bloodlust, cursed. This is what I was saying. Even before this energy came out, just looking at the two cards that came out with the founder, the primitive human and the dragon rider, told me this energy is feral. This is what I was saying. It's not a safe energy. We have the robot card in reverse. This one talks about AI, automation, precision, mechanism. Somebody's very precise in the way that they do things. It's almost robotic in the way that they look at things and the way they do things. Wow. Wow, we have the zombie card on the bottom of the deck and the roamer card. Guys, this energy, whomever resonates, this energy is roaming. Like I see the energy in the city here on this card. They're looking for someone. This has to do with the silence card. I'm going to stop there with that deck. Somebody's looking for somebody who attended a party. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody attended a party. Oops, pardon me. Somebody attended a party and they saw some stuff. Confirmation. Whatever they saw was probably kind of strange and not something that's meant for the general public. Now, I'm not saying anything illegal went on at this party. It was just strange, okay? But based on the energies around this, whatever happened here was something that this mother figure that was associated with this estate or this house did not want in their home. But whomever this is might be like their son or a grandson. This was not an older person. This was somebody that could have been like, what, 30s, something like that. I don't know. They were able to talk this older mother figure into letting everybody into the house. So these parties are very specific and for a very specific purpose. So whomever attended this might just be a warning for you that this energy is, wow, confirmation. This energy is looking for you and they want to, wow, they want to talk. They want to offer some sort of negotiation or diplomacy, maybe about what you saw or maybe about something else. I'm not going to go deeper. I'm going to leave it right there because, one, it's not my business. And two, I don't want to put, potentially someone in the collective's business out there too specifically. So definitely, if this is your energy, please do not leave a comment in the chat. I wouldn't do that because you never know who's watching channels. But just know that this founder, whomever this is looking for you. There's somebody maybe that is a mystery to you. You don't know this energy, or you met this energy maybe at a party or gathering, and they are, for some reason, wanting to speak with you or looking for you. They want to offer some sort of diplomacy or negotiation. So they're actively looking for you. I see the roamer card. This is not to incite panic, fear, paranoia. Please understand, if this is your message, more than likely you will not feel that way because you'll be someone who already understands because you were part of the situation and you understand what's going on here. If this energy doesn't make sense to you or creates a feeling of fear or paranoia, this is not your message, okay? So guys, I'm going to call it there. Definitely, if you would like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to my email, which is in the description box, and we can do a personal reading that's private and look further into what's going on. But sending love and light out to whomever this energy resonates with, and definitely please know that I'm not picking up anything dangerous here, just that somebody wants to talk, okay? So definitely do some energy clearing. If you have weird people reaching out to you, on social media or email or phone or whatever, block. If you don't want to talk to somebody, just block them and, clean and clear your energy, okay? So guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed sitting with me for the message. A little weird message today. But definitely got to give the information as it comes up. That's what I'm here to do. So I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, or whatever time of the day or whatever part of the week you're in. I hope that it's a good week for you. And I will be back with some more messages this weekend, sending love and light out to you. Once again, guys, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. And I do look forward to being with you in the next reading.